All right, hello, yeah. Good evening, welcome back, everyone. In our last class, we did a little of a line property manager, but we would consider that the video was becoming too long, so we decided to move the class to our next class. So this is the next class today. We should try as much as we can to put a finishing touch to our our setting, working environment, and introduction of line tools. So I clicked on my manager, I click on my layer manager, layer property manager. From here, when you clicked here, this is what we appear. So when you come up here, you first thing you need to do is that you want to name, you want to label your activities that you're working on, the things you're working on. Let's say, for instance, I will do it architectural floor plan design. So the first thing you do is that when you click here like this, you click here like this, you remove, you click, let's say, is a wall. Wall is one of the most important parts of architectural design. So we call here wall one. Wall one might be external wall. So what color will the wall take? Our wall, what color does it take? Let's say blue color like we chose the last time. So that's the blue color that you now choose your, we choose blue color. So the next thing we need to pick is we're going to pick here is our line type. Our line type is a continuous line. It's not a broken line, it's not a dotted line, so we'll pick continuous line there. Then the next thing we're going to pick is what is the nature of it? A thick line. Should the line be thick or should be light? We're picking a thick line. Let's say we'll do 0.5, 0.55 thickness. So that is it. You can see that the line is looking very thick there. After achieving this, you now click here again. You go to the next one. So the next one, double clicked on that houses, it will give you the layer. So after clicking wall one, let's say our internal wall, you now type again wall 2. This wall 2 now become our internal wall. What is the color of our internal wall? Let's say the color of our internal wall is cyan color. We choose that. Is a continuous line as well. Then the thickness of the line will now reduce it a bit to 0.4. So that's it. So what is the next one? You come back here and you click your new layer. When you click your new layer again, double click on this point now, it will open up this place. You cannot type your next thing you want to do there. Let's say window. Yes, architectural drawing has window. You click window. What should be our window color? You now call yourself. Let's say our window color is orange color. You now click orange color. Remember, this is just a preamble. I'm giving you an instances of how you set your layer property manager, so that later when you're doing your drawing, you go to that place, all the things you say. Why you keep drawing, you keep bringing your tools to this environment, so that by the time you finish, you will have about over 30 to 40 lines, different kind of assignments on this plate. So we click on our this one. Under our the thickness of our window, let's say the window is not too thick, 0.25. You now click OK. You after clicking OK, you click new layer again. So other new layer now, you click here, you now move to here. So what do we put here now? Let's say doors. Our doors. What should be the color of our doors? Let's say the color of our door is uh, this is a class where it's not a live stream, so I'm sorry that I will be the one that will do the picking of all the color. Otherwise, you would have been the picked color as well. So I choose green. It's just for the purpose of this class. Okay. When you become a pro and you're doing your own, you know how to choose your own color and line very well. So we pick the thickness of our doors. Let's say 0.20. You click that. So that's it. What next do we do? We click new again. Under this new again, what is our new thing we're doing here? No, new again. So what are we putting here? We'll do this one as the last one, and that's it. What are we putting here? So we put in we have gotten a wall 1, wall 2, wall 3. We have gotten our window. Let's say we now have our balcony, the door, the balcony arc. So our balcony. We now say, let's say we have our balcony. Let's just put there balcony. Okay, so that's balcony. Balcony one, meaning that the one that is go leading from the living room to the outside. It's called first balcony. What should we do with our balcony? Should we change the color? Yes, our balcony, we come here, we say our balcony color is purple. Then what next should we do here? In terms of our line, here we are not using a continuous line because it's a balcony. We're using a dotted line. Okay, we're using dotted line, or in other words, you can choose load your own line type. Click load. This one will give you all the type of line that you want. So let's say we choose our hash line, dash line. You now click OK. Are you seeing it? The dash line has appeared here. You now click OK. That's what you will see here. Can you see it? A dash line. The dash line is there and it's purple color. So I haven't done this. This is how you change, you play with your line and whatever. So here we're going to click applied and we'll click OK. Now, if you want to use it to work, you now come here and click here. You see all our setting: balcony, doors, wall 1, wall 2, window. It normally arranges itself in alphabetical order when you are done with all your details. Okay, so that's what we have there. And here you put here, because you are setting your layer, you put here by layer. You put here by layer, so that anytime you come here, for instance, let's say we click our wall, because we choose wall and they are by layer, they automatically select the line you want. The reason for this thing is to play with. Now that we have selected let's come here. Now that we have selected our wall 1, this is what we have. Let's now pick a point. You now pick your line and use it to draw. You see what you have here. Automatically, this is what it gives you a wall. Okay, it will give you a wall. This wall is a thick line, it's not a less line. Now let's say line weight type. You click on it, you will now see the line is a thick line. Okay, so this is our line. This now become our wall. You don't need this. You can now come back here and say, okay, this is not what I choose. Delete. You highlight it and click on delete. Okay, so when you delete your line, let's say we come back here and click on window, you see automatically the layer will change to window. So when you pick your, let's say we pick our square and draw a window like this. Do you understand me? By the time you come here, we will do all this. We're just doing a brief we're just doing a brief preamble of this. So this is, let's say this is our window, for instance. Now you understand? You understand? Let me say this is my window, for instance. Now, so this is our window. So if we have this as our window, don't worry, I'm coming to this. We don't have this as our window, you understand? And this one exactly from here. So anytime you want to print a drawing, let me say for instance that we have this, and we also have our normal wall here like this, and I have my wall like this. I want to print, I don't want my window to show. All I simply do is to come here to my window. I will come to my layer like this, to my window. I will click on my window. Where are you? I will click freeze window, lock window, apply. Okay, window has disappeared. That doesn't mean that the window is not there. It's there, but I don't want it to show in my printing, but it's there, functional. So if you need it back, all you need is just to come here, you can click your window, activate, put active, apply, and okay, the window returns back. So that's how you set your layer. Today we are done with our layer property manager setting. In our next class, we shall be visiting our tools, how we apply our tools to create a simple fundamental design. That's it for now. Thank you.